Millennial parents are living in the internet century. It's easy for them to share pictures and videos of their children with their friends and family, no matter where they are. However, what seems like a perfectly pleasant thing to do could bring harm if done carelessly. Should you post your children's pictures and videos online? Is it safe? That's what this video is all about. We're going to bring some clarity to some of the most pressing questions with regards to the privacy of your children's digital identities. We'll also talk about some of the safety rules you should follow when posting your children's pictures and videos online. Before we begin, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more parenting content like this. Did you know that there is actually a term for parents who share tons of photos and videos of their children online? Yep, it's called sharenting. What are some of the reasons why parents share so much of their children's photos and videos online? First of all, to answer that question, all we need to do is look at the world that we're living in now. This is the age of smartphones and the internet. The world is more connected than ever. It's so easy for millennial parents to simply take a photo or video and upload it to social media. They may share it because they simply want to share their children's joyous moments in life, because who doesn't love seeing kids happy? Especially for those who are living abroad, uploading pictures and videos is a great way for family members and friends to stay in touch and catch up on the happy moments in their lives. Some parents also share photos and videos as part of sharing their own parenting tips and tricks. They may share on blogs, YouTube, or social media channels like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and such. This is something that other parents appreciate, especially new parents, as sharing cultivates a community of support and growth on our parenting journeys. Is it all positive though? Let's take a look at the flip side of the coin, which are the possible negatives of sharenting. Here are 7 ways posting your kids' photos and videos online may have a negative impact on your kids, now and in the future. Number 1. Privacy issues. Your kids may be young right now, so this might not be a big concern at the moment. However, as your kids grow older, their sense of self will also develop accordingly, and they may start to feel embarrassed or that it's an invasion of their privacy when photos and videos of them are posted without their consent. They might also feel as if their parents are more interested in posting on social media rather than considering their personal feelings on the matter. Number 2. Online grooming. This might not be an issue now, however, when your children are older and spend time online by themselves, a stranger might approach them out of the blue on social media or on a game platform, claiming to know them, or perhaps claiming to be a friend of their parents. If they have saved pictures of your kids from your sharing over the years, they might even be able to show them to your child as proof that they've watched them grow up. That might lead to your child trusting them, speaking to them more, and potentially being groomed by them. This is a terrifying thought, and definitely one that we as parents want to avoid. Number 3. Potential kidnapping. Someone else having access to your kids' pictures becomes tremendously dangerous when they can make use of it to get to your kids physically. Imagine if they showed up at your child's school and claimed to be your child's aunt or uncle, and that they were picking them up from school that day. Now imagine if the school might actually let them take your child home because they have a photographic proof of your kid from babyhood to their toddler years, and maybe even pictures of them at home. Even your child might be convinced by all those photos that they are a friend of yours and go willingly with them. If that's not a worrisome thing, we don't know what is. All parents will want to prevent such a scary thing such as kidnapping from happening. Number 4. Identity theft. According to a UK report, Barclays has forecasted that sharenting could be responsible for 2/3 of identity fraud by 2030. Con artists who are playing the long game might start storing identity information even now to use later when their victims are older. They might take note of your children's names, dates of birth, and addresses, for example. When your kids turn 18, they might end up finding their identities being used maliciously by such fraudsters online to make money illegally. And they might even get into trouble when it wasn't even them to begin with. Identity theft is definitely one reason why parents should be mindful and cautious about posting too many details about their children online. Number 5. Child pornography. That cute picture of your toddler splashing innocently in the bath? Sure, family and friends are going to love how adorable they look in the photo. But if it's a public photo, you have zero control over how another person is going to use it. The internet is an open platform, and photos and videos of children on social media can sometimes find their way to unexpectedly disturbing websites. If you shudder at the idea of someone looking at a picture of your child in such a disturbing way, then it's definitely something to take note of. Number 6. Cyberbullying. We might post photos on social media because they're memories we want to keep and be reminded by, especially as our children grow up. But those cute, funny, and sometimes laughable pictures might be fodder for cyberbullying when your kids are older and online. If these pictures fall into the wrong hands, bullies can use these so-called ugly or unflattering pictures to hurt your child's self-esteem, or even blackmail them into doing something or sending money in order to prevent them from releasing these photos. Kids have a tough enough time growing up without having to deal with this kind of cyberbullying. Let's not give them reasons to have to deal with this kind of stress. Number 7. Setting an example to follow. Your children's digital footprint will affect how they see themselves and their sense of self to a certain extent. Some parents may post about their children long before they understand what it means to have a digital presence. When they're old enough, what they have seen their parents post over the years might become a guideline or framework for them to follow suit. They might perceive social media as a platform for them to post the most personal things about themselves because their parents have been doing that for years. They might even associate their self-worth with the likes and comments they receive online, or expose themselves to digital threats they know very little about. These 7 negative outcomes are definitely reasons why we as parents need to be more careful with what we post about our kids online. However, it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. As long as parents are being smart and cautious, we can still share our joyous moments with our loved ones online. To prevent any negative outcomes from happening, here is a checklist of 9 things that parents should do when it comes to posting about their kids online. Number 1. Never reveal any personal information such as full names, dates of birth or addresses, and other very personal information. Number 2. Find out how much and what information is being automatically shared by your devices before hitting that share button. Number 3. Be very clear with grandparents, friends, and babysitters about your rules of sharenting. Number 4. Always check with your family members, especially when it comes to children such as your nieces and nephews, before posting anything that is privacy related. Number 5. Refrain from sharing photos or videos that are physically revealing. This is a major red flag. Number 6. Communicate to your children how and what you're going to do with their photos and videos. It's always best to keep them in the loop. Number 7. Give your children control over their digital presence once in a while. Ask them how they would like to have their photos or videos taken or posted. Number 8. Let your children tell you what they do not wish you to do with their photos and videos. Respect their requests and wishes in this area. Number 9. Have a conversation with your children about the pros and cons as well as the rules to posting online when they are old enough. Remember, you should always practice digital safety when it comes to your children's digital presence. Your children will thank you in the future. That's it for this video. How are you practicing digital safety when posting your children's photos and videos online? Do share your parenting tips and tricks with us in the comments section below. Before you go, do share this video with your family and friends so they can also learn more about the do's and don'ts when it comes to sharenting. Last but not least, make sure you subscribe to our channel for more parenting videos like this, and we'll see you in the next video!